Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're in the Sims 4 and doing another build video, but today I'm doing my first build or renovation in the new world that came with the new expansion pack that just came out. And honestly, it was my first opinion of it was the house itself wasn't that bad. I just felt like this was a very empty home. Personally, like it was very larger than the size was bigger than it needed to be, so I did size it down a little bit, but I feel like I could have actually sized it down like a whole lot more, because I still found that there was a lot of empty space even after I had renovated the house, I guess. Now with this, when there's normally a new expansion pack, or just any pack that was build items, I tend to renovate like houses. It was only the pack and base game, just to get a proper look at the items themselves. So with this house, I actually found myself replacing a lot of the base game items with items that came with the pack, because the Sims 4 didn't use the items that were new to the game for a lot of stuff, which I thought was, I guess they try to make the house as cheap as possible with using just cheap base game stuff, but I just felt like they could have maybe used a bit more of the items. Like I changed all the windows to be the packs going together windows and stuff, just because I thought, it's meant to be that house, why not use all the windows from the new pack. But overall, I didn't actually change too much about the house. It wasn't bad. I didn't change the colour scheme of the outside or anything, because I thought, it's fine as is. It was just kind of making it more based on using more of like the items from the pack. So that was my only really complaint about the house, and the fact that it was a lot larger than what it needed to be. So the kitchen was already basically done, so moving on to the living room, I changed the couch to one of the new couches, and the dining table, like everything basically in the lounge was base game, so I just completely changed it all to the new pack, because I was like, what's the point? Like I might as well show off the new items as much as possible, so that's what I ended up doing. I will say one of the things I disliked was, I get why they've got empty photo frames, but I couldn't use them because it was weird to have empty photo frames when you're doing a house like this, which is clearly like already lived in and stuff. So I was just like, there's only like one photo frame that I could actually use that had like stuff in it. But overall, the build items were quite nice. I think a lot of the items I will probably incorporate into my builds. Like I really love the plants that come with this pack. I thought they were just nice and look just really like it wasn't just the plant itself, it was also the pots that came in were really nice. So I really thought those were good. And the furniture itself was quite nice. My one thing was, I was kind of wishing they gave you like a new fridge and a new oven, but they didn't give you a new counter set, which I thought was quite disappointing. For the kitchen, it was just like, you might as well give us the whole thing, but and maybe remove, I don't know, just something else maybe. I think there was like a few new desks. They could have maybe got rid of the desks that came with the game as a new pack, and given us like a counter set. But yeah, for the bedroom I should have sized it down, but I actually didn't have as much time as I wanted to doing this reno, so I just kind of left it as it is, and it just kind of feels a bit big and empty, but I tried my best to try and fill up the space a bit more to make it a little less empty feeling. I did really like the new bedside tables we got with this pack. there's a few of them and they're quite nice, and I'll probably be using a couple of those a lot, just because I thought, you know, it's nice to always have some more options for bedside tables. But yeah, I do kind of go back into the bedroom again, but I just leave it for now as it is. I kind of just add a rug and then it's basically done. For the kids room, I'm not someone who typically does kids rooms a lot, so I kind of left it as is and just changed the colour scheme and added more to it, because again it just felt very empty and I wanted it to feel a little more, you know, just kid friendly and, you know, fun. And so I did make the whole room pink because I wanted a pink room. I was like, I don't really care about it being, you know, gender neutral. I was like, no, I want a pink room with a pink bunny. So that's what I did. I did like the rug that comes with the kids' room. I felt like the smallest version was quite nice. And then sizing it up still looked really nice and it was a good size. Because I find sometimes when you size up rugs, they're either too big or they're too small still. But no, the small rug actually sized up really nicely. One of my other complaints was they give you a lot of new wallpapers, but none of them are like inside wallpapers other than tiles. I wish there was just one swatch of like a nice wallpaper, because all the rest are just for like the outside, which is also good because I feel like I do tend to always use the same outdoor stuff, wallpaper, because we don't. There's a lot of options I don't really like, but the stuff they gave me I probably will be using a bit more. But yeah, I'm just doing kind of the finishing touches now, but overall I think the build rooms are quite good. I mean, I would probably recommend it if you want more stuff obviously in the game for like, and it's a new world as well. I didn't really have too much time looking at the world, but there seem to be a lot of houses in it, so I mean if you wanted to renovate more houses then probably be good for you. But that's about it really, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, and I'll see you guys again soon with another video. Bye.